Hello YouTube, welcome to day 17 of the 365 challenge where I post a long form video every single day. And today we're going to be doing my very first Lorwyn Eclipse draft in the early access streamer event. Normally I'm doing this on Twitch and recording, but Veggie's actually on our Twitch page right now. So I'm going to be filming for just me and you. I'm really hoping to draft elves, kithkin, even goblins because they seem kind of butt. And I'm excited to see how they play, but the ones I would love to do as well is also merfolk, basically all of the creature types. I think elementals look a lot of fun, so if I happen to open a signpost or a rare in any of the creature types, I'm probably going to just try to force that. And I guess I'm hoping the most for elves and merfolk, I think, would be a lot of fun. Oh, we've got Voxy in our pod. Let's take a look at who we've got here. Yeah, Crackling Doom, Lazy Turtle, trying to see who I recognize. We're playing against Vox, or we're passing to Voxy. If I remember correctly, the Emptiness was really, really good. It's something I would play in either white or black. We don't even need to be both. Yeah, this is a great card. Now, the Orzhov archetype is counters matters, and it does a lot with trees. I didn't even look at the rest of that pack. I probably should have. I just know that this is one of the highest rated bombs in the set. So let's see how it goes. We found another one of our trees. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may blight 2. If you do, lose a life and draw a card. It's pretty cute. Merfolk, when this creature enters with 3/-1 counters on it, whenever this creature becomes tapped, while it has a -1 counter on it, remove them. So that's pretty nice if you wanted to be in the merfolk. Convoke and Vigilance. I could see going either direction here. The white one here is destroy a creature. I think merfolk would be weaker with this than I like the black side better. So you know what? Based on our set review, I'm going to take every tree. Let's see if we can make it work. We've got a Changeling removal spell. As an additional cost, you may blight 1, destroy target creature with mana value 2 or less. As an additional cost to cast this, you may blight 1 and destroy a creature with mana value 2 or less. It's a little low for me. Another merfolk. And then we have Auntie's Sentence. -2 is a really good removal spell. And you also get to look their hand. I think that's probably where I want to be. An Elf Scout. This creature enters mill 2. I'm going to take the Auntie's removal spell. Try to stay black. I think that's the best side of Emptiness. Black Changeling. Gains Wither. I wasn't a huge fan of this. Goblins, of course, not a huge fan. And then here's another merfolk payoff. At the beginning of your end step, if another creature entered the battlefield, surveil 1. I'm not loving what we have here, but if we are going to be counter manipulation, I think the Bloodletter might be cool. It gives us a little bit more butt to have -1 counters in addition to also just being able to hurt their creatures long term, especially if we have a bunch of smaller like fronts than butts. I think that might be kind of cool. When this creature enters, other creatures you control get +1/+0 this turn. Kithkin creatures also gain first strike. Probably not doing much Kithkin stuff. We could start taking some goblin payoffs. It looks like green is an open archetype, but we're cutting black really hard, so I'll just take the goblin and see where we end up. Here's another goblin. Again, not seeing any white. As additional cost to cast eggs. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Pay 3 or blight, so that's just premium removal. I wonder if mono black is a thing. Put 4 -1/-1 counters onto target creature. We have a colorless, flashy flash. I think Blight Rot is good. Actually kind of surprised to still see it in the pack. Menace Vivid enters. Okay, well, with our mono black deck, that's probably not gonna fly. You gain and drain. Green looks kind of open, which is maybe like elves. We've been seeing a ton of green. There's also been some goblin-y stuff, but this is elementals. So I think I'm just gonna hedge on this green removal spell. Goblin Warlock, Elder Auntie. This makes 2 bodies. I think that's a good one. Yep, we're gonna take Elder Auntie, 2nd body. So we've got playable here in both colors, but I really like where we are in black. We might just end up mono black. Green enters and has flash. Yeah, indestructible until end of turn, so it's kind of a combat trick. We can also just take a tree if we wanted to try to stay open for white, but we've seen 0 white, so I think I'm just gonna take the Embrace. +3/+2 until end of turn, and we can just take the Elf as well. Elf is a good spec. It's a nice 2-drop in a color we are locked in on. We'll take the Midnight. Green looks more open than red, but only just. As additional cost to cast the spell, Blight X. X can't be greater than the greatest toughness among creatures. Each opponent and each creature they control. That's the one that Yanks really, really liked. We have a signpost here for goblins. Whenever another goblin you control dies, it deals damage. And we ended up, we already have, what, 2 goblins? Yep. So I think that might be okay, but if we're taking that, why aren't we taking the Soul Immolation? Nothing in black that is here to tempt me. Honestly, not much in white either. I guess I'm just gonna take the Soul Immolation. It works pretty well with our big fat trees. And then now that kind of puts us into goblins a bit. This is my first draft, so I'm still sort of struggling to keep up here. Ooh, the fairy's really fun. This creature gains death touch. We could just take the little goblin. We have a couple of blighters already. We've got like this one, the blight one, and I thought there was another one as well. I could be wrong. Yeah, you may blight too if you do draw a card. I think that's really good. So we'll just take this goblin. So we'll get rid of this, bring this, get rid of this. Oh, good. I was like, oh no, a green mythic. But I remember this one is really bad. No red. We have elves, which self-mill, elementals. This is okay. It's pretty not okay. And that's a goblin. I feel like this could be fine. We might get a card draw out of it. I think our Merfolk deck would have been maybe solid. Fair amount of Merfolk. There hasn't been a lot of white except for these, like, this is like the 3rd one of these I think we've seen. Here is the Chaos Spewer. When it enters, pay 2 if you don't blight 2. I think that's okay. It is a goblin. I liked the Stoic guide as well. Here's a bear. Gains menace. It's an elemental. Goblins shouldn't have a hard time finding 2s. We already have 1, 2 of them. We need a few more. Enters with some -1/-1 counters on it. Target creature can't block this turn. It's a fine signposty card. 4 damage, instant speed, exile instead. We'll take removal. Okay, we have the makings of a goblin deck. Here's another Elder Auntie. I don't understand why we have a fight spell here. Do we want the Vile Boggart or the Elder Auntie? I think they're both good for me. I will take the Elder Auntie. I think I would want more go wide. Oh no! Why are you so late? If you don't, each opponent discards the removal spell. Oh no, I don't want that. I want the removal. Players can't draw cards or gain life. That's not for us. Changeling. During your turn, it has first strike. That's fine. We just could use a few more 2s, and it counts as a red goblin. Here we go. Get +2/+2 for each other goblin you control. That's like a little signpost common for us. Of course, the archetype we ended up slotting into is the one that we shit-talked the most. Exile top 2 cards, a little impulse draw, goat nap. Not for me, I think. I'll take some impulse draw. Can't hurt. So for those of you guys who are following along on the YouTube day of, or year of 365 challenge, I really appreciate you guys doing so. Make sure you guys follow along by subscribing to the channel. It's a great way to support us, and it's easy to forget to subscribe sometimes. As we wrap up pack 2 here, I don't love the deck, but you know, we have 20 playables and like some nonsense in the board. We're doing fine. We do have 2 kinda bombs. Yanks really liked the Soul Immolation. I'm more on the fence about it, but we open a rare goblin to kick us off here. At the beginning of your first main phase, Blight 1, if you do create a treasure, it's above rate. I don't have anything that removes Blight yet. Shapeshifter. This is a removal spell, instant speed, goblins, and then we also have the Blight Rot, which I do like a lot. This is my problem with goblins, is we opened a rare and I'm thinking I just want the removal spells. I'm just gonna take the Blight Rot. Even the uncommon is solid. I just don't know. Like, our goblins aren't gonna survive, so the pump side of it's not super relevant. Enters with 2 -1 counters on it. When another creature you control dies, surveil 1, then remove a -1/-1 counter from this creature. So it's a goblin that sort of eats up all my other blights and just becomes better on its own. So I like that over the tree. I would love for this Berserker to wheel again. Ooh, Blight 1. Oh, to each opponent? That's kind of cute. I don't have a way to abuse this, though. Yeah, we'll take the Blight Remover for now. Okay, here we might take this now. Slingshot. When this creature dies, if it had -1/-1 counters on it, I like that, but again, we have less -1/-1 counters, so that's why we don't have anything to remove -1 counters until the card we had just taken. So now I'm a little bit more comfortable taking this. It's a little wonky. These cards are a little harder to evaluate than normal. Here's another tree, Goat Nap, Elemental. I don't love the tree. It's good card draw. Double mythic. I really wish we had gotten another Heirloom Auntie. She's really cool. Okay, so we could take the Wretch, which is good synergy in and of itself, but now that we took a second tree, I'm gonna take the Heirloom Auntie. We also took the Synergy Slinger. Oh, if we get double Auntie and the Slinger wheels, that would be so cool. I really like that. Okay, I'm much happier now with where we are. Here's a big goblin. When this creature enters, you may blight 2. If you do, create 2 1/1 red-black goblins. Blight 1, draw discard. I mean, I feel like it's got to be this. I just don't have any payoffs for going wide, so I'm not sure. Target creature or planeswalker. We are in an open lane for sure. We have plenty of removal. I don't think we need the impulse draw because we have 2 trees. I'm probably going to run them. Feed the Flames. Another goblin payoff, and then just like a larger goblin. Honestly, probably neither gets played. Again, we don't have enough buffs for doing anything. When this creature dies, exile the top card. You may play that. I think that card's fine. Counts as a goblin. We don't have to play the moon. Goblin, we did wheel it. Okay, now we have a little bit more of a reason to go wider, but I still don't dislike our choice. And we got a last pick 2-drop, which I kind of needed. Cool. All right, that worked out. We have a, oh. Okay. We had 3 2-drops, and our second 2 last picks were both 2-drop goblins that came right after we wheeled the Bone Club Berserker. We were definitely in an open lane, so now we don't need the spear. Yeah, I really kind of like what we've got going on. I even like the trees on the top end. We have a lot of guts to make. Ay. Create a token that's a copy of target. Yeah, we don't want this. Probably cut a tree, so we can probably also cut a land. If we cut 1 land and an elf, now that we have all the goblins. Not wheeling the goblin signpost uncommon makes me really sad, considering we got so many goblins in our pack 1. Go wide, payoffs. Those are kind of good in multiples. This is an interesting deck. We have a lot of removal, right? We have Seer, 2 Auntie Sentences, 2 Blight Rots. We can get rid of the Sizzle if we're keeping a tree, I guess. Spewer, we have Flames. And I guess Emptiness. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 removal spells. It's kind of a lot. These aunties are going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting between the Slinger, the Blackhorn, the Chaos Spewer. Maybe it's 1 Chaos Spewer. How many creatures do we have? 16? Because these don't have a way to get them off, any of the counters off themselves. So we really just have the Vile Boggart and the Heirloom Aunties. So 3 cards. And then I guess you could also include like the 1/1s here from the Elder Aunties and stuff. But I think that's where I'm at. I don't love it, but then I kind of knew I was not going to love it based on, you know, where the goblins were. So this feels like it went reasonably well, and it feels bad. But every once in a while, these sort of archetypes, they will surprise you. They play better than they look like they will, so we'll see. Let's get it rolling. Okay, well, we definitely need 2 land, so not great. Better, we have some removal, a tree. I think I've got to get rid of, I think I'm gonna get rid of the 3rd piece of removal. Getting rid of one of the 2 creatures, even though they're pretty pricey, doesn't quite feel right. And that removal is significantly worse considering I can't do much with it. I have nothing to blight. It'll be a long time till I have 5, and we have plenty of removal. All right, that's a good start. Now the question is do I want to rip apart their hand? I think not. We can do this later. I don't think the format's super fast, and there's a reasonable chance I'm just behind enough here that I need to kill some stuff. Okay, so they are tree stuff, rampy stuff. That is instant speed, so again, I feel fine to chill here. That's a lot of mana. 5 mana. They say go. We missed our land drop, so here we go. Heirloom Auntie on the offering block. Gets countered. That's fine. Not great. Definitely a 3-drop I would have liked to have kept. Okay, so if they blight 1, we get to discard something. Probably discarding... A little tough. My instinct is to discard the only creature that I think we could cast anytime soon. But I want the card draw, I want the removal. I think emptiness is good, removal. This kills that pretty efficiently. Maybe it's just this removal. Yeah, let's get rid of that. It's a nice 2-for-1 from our opponent. I don't love it. Yeah, let's just play a goblin. Again, we could Auntie Sentence here to kill it, but I think we can just leave ourselves open for a double removal spell in the future. Okay. I am very, very glad that's going to die. It gives -1 and a +1. So we're going to take a little beating here, but we get to kill that no matter what. Hopefully get to kill both of them. We have a card advantage on our opponent, so they appear to be 3-color stuff. I think the Elf Assassin is good no matter what, so. Yikes. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Berserker. We need the Auntie for the Berserker to be good, and I think the Auntie would be the next one on the chopping block. Really need to hit some lands, though. I'm almost tempted to take a card out of their hand, but unfortunately, I have to start killing these flyers, as annoying as they are. Hey, we found something. They have 2 cards. What could they be? Sure, I'll put a -1/-1 counter here. Oh, it's Blight 2. For some reason, I thought it was Blight 1. Okay, I should have put it on the Auntie. That was my bad. The pop-up said put a Blight counter, I thought, so I thought it was 1/-1. But, I mean, the card clearly says 2, so that was my bad. Alright. I'm a little behind. One more and we get to kill something. This is pretty fine. Whenever this creature enters or attacks, you may Blight 2. If you do, draw a card, lose a life. Why can't I Blight onto this? Do I not control this anymore? Why can't I Blight onto that card? What trickery is this? I feel like this was a mistake. Put 3 -1/-1 counters on up to 1 creature. I don't know why I could not kill that. Which means I couldn't have attacked with the tree. I mean, it probably doesn't matter, but that feels like a glitch. Am I crazy? I'm trying to see if this says, like, anything weird. Do I want to gain a life? When you attack, target attacking creature gets... Attacking goblin, my bad. I saw attacking creature. I don't know why I thought goblin. Okay, well, we're learning our lesson. That goes in the bin. That's gotta die. Okay. Definitely should have attacked with all of these. Would not have helped. that is a removal spell. Alright, well, we're gonna draw a card. Anti-Ool. I guess we put them all here. I can blight. Put 2 -1/-1 counters onto something. Why can't I blight onto this? Am I crazy? I've made a lot of mistakes. And this was not a removal spell, which we really needed it to be. Unfortunately, that was my last Hail Mary. I'm sure those of you on YouTube have already figured out what I was doing wrong. Maybe it has to be like an attacking creature. I don't know. Either way, we mulliganed and they made us discard 2 cards. It was not a particularly close game, but we were 1 removal spell from turning the corner. We kill that flyer, we have card advantage on hand, in hand, on board. Everything is looking pretty good there for us, so that was fine. I consider that a solid game, all things considering. When this creature dies, do a thing. Huh. I don't think that's worth doing killing, but we do have a lot of removal, and it does kind of just stuff my deck. This is 4 damage, instant speed, minus... I guess we'll just do the more mana efficient thing. I don't love it, but... I kind of need that thing to not just stuff my deck forever. Alright. Goblin. We are goblin. Where's my cool auntie? Okay, so they're gonna blight to draw a bunch of cards. This costs 2 less to cast. Hey, that was rude. So now they've super blighted. I don't want to cast any of these things on that, so I guess we're just going for it. They're gonna take it. Okay, they can put that on top of my library if they want. We have 2 removal spells plus the emptiness, which is fine. Sure. I don't want to draw that. I want to rip a land or something more powerful. So I don't love this. This is fine, though. We get this out of the way. We play our thing. These elementals, man, their deck is very good at stalling. Look at all these cards in their hand. Okay, we cannot let that live. That must die. 4 damage. Play this. It's an elemental incarnation, so we're not going to get to do anything cool. Yeah, this is fine. We are severely card disadvantaged, but I think that's meh. We're all right. Ah, you have a very large creature. So we just want to pay full price. We want to kill this. They might counter it. Nope. Great. There's no stick here, so I feel like they have no reason to do anything crazy. Oh, you have instant speed 4 damage, though? That'd be cute. Yep, you sure do. I'm glad we decided to attack. I was, you know, thinking, what the fuck? I'm looking for... Why do you have so many of those things? Can you stop it? Oh, man. Well, at least that was a good draw to at least, you know, crappy cards do crappy things here. That's wild. How many of these stupid things do you have? You have a full playset so far in the top 22 cards? Okay. Yep, sure thing. This is okay. It worked out vaguely the same because now we can still attack through. And this is actually better for me because they could have taken, if they had blocked last turn, they would have taken 1 less damage overall. Okay, so they're choosing to tempo me out here. This is why I don't like this soul card. It just, in goblins, it's not gonna do any good. Elementals, I think this will be a lot better. Okay, Convoke enters as a copy of another creature. So they're going to bounce another thing, which is interesting. Oh, Boulder Dash got me. Oh no. Oh. So how does this read? Blight X. Can't be greater, so I can Blight 2 and kill both their things? You know? I don't hate it, but we could also just chill a minute and let them dump more stuff. The problem is, against elementals, I think that their stuff is not going to get blighted for Blight 3 anyway. So I'm just going to go here. It dealt a little damage. Oh, I'm going to eat my words now because they played another X2 immediately. That's fine. Let the goblin bombardment commence. Yikes. All right, what is this? You're putting it on top of my library. That's fine. I actually think I will keep that. We play it pre-combat so we can remove the counters. We're going to attack with 2 things. We'll pump this creature. You go to 2. I like that. This is a scary board clear. Okay. It's +2/+2 and draw a blank card. That's fair, but it's not going to be enough to kill me. Cute. Discard a card and draw if you do, so they don't have it. Awesome. I think we are just attacking and pumping this one. Just barely across the finish line. They just started to stabilize. One and 1 with our first goblin deck. We'll take it. We'll take it. I feel like the deck is more red. It's so tempting. Like, this is not a terrible start with a removal. I'm gonna keep it. It's a little scary, but if we hit any land, then this is okay. man. Fuck. What the heck, man? You were supposed to come out on turn 1. Okay. So they can take a powerful card or a curve card. Doesn't really matter. I mean, Soul Immolation is just the strongest card. I think if I were them, I would take like either the 2-drop or I would take the Blight Rot. I think any of those options are fine. I am gonna play this land. I hate letting them have complete knowledge, but they're gonna have to play something. Oh, man, that would have been such a good turn 3 too, to play like both of those things. Huh. Well, we have plenty of removals, so let's see what's in your hand, my friend. Shall we? What is your tricks? Okay, it is tapped. So you have, whenever you cast a spell during its opponent's turn, put a counter on something. And this creature has hexproof as long as it's okay. May cast this spell as though it had flash if you control a fairy. I think the -1/-1 is the thing that's going to kill my goblins. And I'm okay to trade this 1-drop for your 3-drop. No problems. Submit 0. Currently, they cannot cast their other creatures. This needs to be a land. They could return something, a creature. Yep. All right. Keep it moving. So they did return 2 creatures. Oh, and they ripped a 2-drop. That's so nice. I am jealous of their fairy deck. They know about the Soul Immolation, so that is hard on them. I don't think that's worth any of my removal spells. I like the Berserker. This puts a lot of pressure on the board. And that has hexproof. So long as, yeah. So we're just going to attack here for 5. And I think that's a trade I'm willing to make. We could have just done this one maybe and immolated for 3, but we were already going into combat. I really want the Nightmare Sower to die. Lifelink, that's annoying. I think I will kill it. So I can continue to put pressure here. It's not a lot of pressure, but this little guy's gone pretty far for me. I'm trying to think what the like rat mechanic is here. I think there's like an elf that ETBs. I mean, that was in Keldheim. I don't actually know. I'm just gonna hold on to this. I don't see a reason to play it. I can't think of anything off the top of my head that is like sacrifice one thing, like discard one card. No, stop it. My pressure. So now they can just sit back and put a lot of pressure on with a couple of fairies. All right, 16 land deck, don't fail me. There we go. A creature I control has to die for the heirloom auntie. I think is okay. All right, opponent, what you got for me? If for whatever reason this like our very first draft goes like, you know, 6-7 wins, which is not, you know, it doesn't look good. We're 1-1 and this game doesn't look great. We're getting massively out-controlled by the fairies. Yep, untap a creature. Sure, it's tapped. You got it. But if it were, hypothetically, then we'd have to definitely eat our words with Yanks, because during the black set review, Yanks was like telling me I was too harsh on goblins. After red, Yanks was on board with goblins looking bad, but yeah, I don't think they're good. They did seem open, and I'm reasonably happy with this deck, and it still feels bad. Even before playing, it seemed like it was going to be bad. And it's playing very, very low. I feel like if someone just sticks a 2/5 tree, I die. I can't get around it. So, I don't know. I don't have high hopes here. My opponent is deep in the tank. For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube, which is all of you because we're not actually streaming today, I would love to hear in the comments what type of videos you've been enjoying the most here for the 365 challenge. We've been doing some constructed, some limited, set reviews, economy stuff. I definitely want to know what things are your favorite, because that is going to go a long way in helping me make more content over the next, 350 days. So, all right, Iron Wolf, what do you got for me? I know not everyone is... I don't love killing this 2/2, but I feel like I'm gonna have to eventually. Because now I can't soul immolation. But the second I kill the 2/2, then they're gonna slam the 2/3 that gives me minus counters. Ah, okay, so they're just giving that to me now, so I'm gonna just kill this. I can't let that live, and we want to be mana efficient. Hopefully I draw like an X3 that will let me soul immolation and kill both of these things. Yeah, the tide here is turning quickly. I think we just have to do that. It does make this card, again, worse. We're even less likely to get a 2-for-1 value here, but oh my god. Please don't make me blight rot this 1/2 flyer. Alright, that's fine. All right, I guess I should have blight rotted the 1/2 flyer. Oh no, don't do this to me. Okay, so you're gonna kill my tree. I'm gonna kill your flyer. Yep. But at least my... It's 9/9, 2 cards, 2 cards. Yikes. Sure. Dogs outside are very angry. Aha! Goblins. Oh, I have the early access Discord open. Someone just tagged me. It's Iron Wolf. It says, sorry about our game. I kept crashing. Sorry for the wait. Oh, that was very nice of them to let me know. All right, the soul immolation is bad. Checks out, checks out. Two, one with the bad goblins. Woo! Okay, we'll take it, we'll take it. In case any of you are Pacific Northwest local, so this video is airing on Saturday. Next weekend, we are doing a special event in Portland. There's an RCQ hosted, or an RC hosted by Star City Games. If anybody is, again, Pacific Northwest local, I'm in charge of a creator corner where myself and Decked Out is going to be doing a ton of really fun events the whole weekend. If that's the kind of thing that you guys are interested in, make sure you guys check it out. Okay, so our little idiots are going to be very big next turn. I would love to just kill this druid. I would have just casted the Blight Rot if I had hit a 3rd land. And now I need to hit the 3rd land. The question is do I just want to play this? Or do I just want to Blight Rot? I think I just want to Blight Rot. I think that's fine. I don't hate it. This way, if we hit a land we can do 2 things, I think would be the best approach. And we did indeed hit it. So I do get to go here first. Rude. Okay. It's a Noggle now. That's sad. Alright, so I'll -2 you. Okay, little changeling idiot. Aye aye, Captain. Oh, this is a good test run, because earlier when we had an enchanted thing, I couldn't blight onto it. So now let's see if it works. It's letting me blight onto it this time. Yeah, I don't know if it was because it was tapped or what, but don't love it. Happy to trade one of these 2-drops for their stomping because it frees up the Chaos Spewer. Oh, and it makes a lot of sense as to why they wouldn't have traded. Hate that. I don't want to trade my 3-drop for their 3-drop. Boo. Do I just slow and steady it? I could just attack with the one thing and soften them up. I think we will attack with no things. Go nice and wide. We need a trumpet blast. I don't know where it is. Oh my god, this is a big creature. Costs 1 less to cast for all of the permanents. Okay. Now you are blossoming, tappity-tapping my stuff. So we can attack here. It trades with all of the things. It's just going to trade with that, unfortunately. But maybe that's okay. The perfect thing would be something with 3 power, which we do not have. Yeah, I don't think trading the auntie is great, so we're just gonna go here. And I'm gonna say, I hope your tall creatures are good enough. I actively hope they're not. But I have enough removal that we can get rid of the gangly stomper. Can you stop drawing cards, please? That's so many cards. Oh my gosh. Going wide is not helpful when they are this much card draw. Ay, 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 ay. They're 8 cards deeper in their deck. Oh. My kingdom for a removal spell or a trumpet blast. If I can kill the 5/6, then I'm looking pretty good. Oh, never mind. Now I need to kill the 6/6. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh! The Vivid deck. It's just Simic Vivid. Because they have a black... Yeah, they're missing just white creatures. So they have 4 power here. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. So 4, 5, 6, that's there. We're going to take 14 in the air. 14, 15, 16, 17... Ay, ay, ay. And we can't take anything else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's just not enough. I don't know. We're dead. I don't even think it kills it. Okay, well, this is scarier than I thought. I actually think the Vivid deck is pretty cool, and I do think it exists. I think it's going to be really hard to get. That's an uncommon. Those are 2 uncommons. Like, you have to have multiple uncommons for it to be good. Hey, it actually was enough. I thought we had 9. I didn't really count super well. And Yanks was really, really down on that Vivid deck, but I'm glad to see that it works. Again, multiple different uncommons, multiples of those uncommons. Red mana, 3-drop. I really like the Slinger. I think we can keep this. Our deck is mostly red. So we have a removal spell, a 3-drop that has some good synergy. I think this will be okay. 2, 3, 4. Any land will do. So when it becomes tapped, you just remove counters. I think that's pretty good for aggroing me out. So I don't want to mess with anything. This Blight 1 deal 2 damage. Oh no! They have my tree. You're not supposed to have my tree. I'm so jealous. Why would you do that? All right. No, you have another tree? Stop it. Stop it right now. You have 2 of my uncommons. I am so angry right now. What is happening? Enters with... What? At the beginning of your end step, you may remove a counter from this creature. If you do, return a creature card. I'm so mad right now. I am the maddest. If I can't even put counters on their stuff because it will help them kill me. Okay, you have double moonlit with the slumbering walker. I'm so mad. Stop it. They went uncommon, 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 rare. I want you to know that I actively hate you. If this is how we go out, dying to our tree, then so be it. I can't put... Oh no, they're just gonna bring it back to life. Stop. We could block it, but then they just get it back. Discard a card. If you do, draw a card. They have my goblins. Alright, I guess I'm gonna look at their hand, because -2 on their stuff is not helping. Alright, so what are we doing here? They have another damage. Destroy an enchantment. Exile target creature you control and return to the battlefield. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is how we go out. Oh my god, that's crazy. We killed 2 trees and they brought it back. I'm so mad right now. And like, my dream is that their deck is so like not good enough to where they can't kill us, but they can. No. We were right in our set review. A, the tree is amazing. B, these goblins suck. And they keep blighting onto the tree. This person is living my dream. Like, actively living my dream right now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god. No, they just won't kill the blighter. That's so funny. I hate you so much right now. I can't do anything. I can't do anything. I'm just getting kicked in the face by trees. This is demoralizing and amazing. I passed a ton of those trees, not a ton, but like the 5/6 Vigilant when we were thinking about going white. Okay, I got a fatty. Big fat fatty goblin. He can box with a tree. This is so not good. Okay, okay. The title of this video is gonna be, we were right, goblins suck. And they keep blighting onto the moonlet. No! My precious. I love you so much. Okay, so now 2, 3, 4, we have 5. Is that enough to do anything? Because that would go -6. That's not enough. Again, they could just put all the damage into one thing, so that's not super helpful. Take 9. Yeah. We just like have no outs. I have a board clear that doesn't actually kill anything. It deals like -3. You can't remove the counters off of that tree. I'm so mad right now that they're blighting these trees. So mad. They're living my dream. All right, that's enough. I've had enough. I'm tapping out. Gosh, I'm so in love with that card. If you guys saw the set review, you guys know that's like, that uncommon is my favorite card of the set. It's so cool. I love seeing it, that it worked so well in Boros. I was mostly looking at it for Orzhov because there's a lot of blight cards there, but there was a lot of cards here in red that blighted for it. Either way, our deck was pretty mopey. We went 2 and 3 on our first draft with what I think is going to be the weakest archetype based on our set review, but I'm glad we gave it a try. Having triple Prankster did make it a little bit more aggressive, and we got saved by getting 2 more of them at the very tail end of pack 3. Without them, I think we get 0 wins. We also did rip an emptiness in one of them, which was nice. I think Soul Immolation is utter garbage. It did nothing for us in that last game. Yeah, I mean, I think goblins are just pretty weak overall. So leave me a comment, let me know what you guys think of it, and I will do my best to get another trial with goblins here sooner rather than later, just so we can, you know, see. We ended up passing like a rare goblin. Maybe that makes the difference in aggression over the premium removal, but we will have to see. Hopefully next time we can do some elves or elementals. I think those are going to be really good, and of course I want to draft some crazy trees. And I think that Boros one was a little off my radar. I was looking more at Orzhov trees, and I think that Boros one worked really well, especially with that goblin that let you add a counter every turn. That was incredibly synergistic. I'm really excited about that. All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, my friends.